Hi, my name is Shannon Cunningham. I'm an elementary school teacher in the Enumclaw School District and a shifting schools leader. One of the things I'm working on is revising one of the very first lessons I created when schools closed back in March. It was one of my favorite lessons. It's called the Fort Challenge. I asked students to create a fort at their house. They could create one inside, outside, using any materials they had at home. When I assigned this task, I loaded it right into Google Classrooms. As you can see here on the screen, I created steps, step one, step two, step three. I also attached all of the materials they would need in order to complete this task. However, when students started working on this task, I got a lot of questions about what to do next. What do I turn in? How do I turn it in? Do I do this in Google Docs? Do I do it on a piece of paper? And I had to field a lot of emails, text messages, phone calls from parents and students in order for them to complete this assignment. So what I'm doing right now is I'm revising this. I want to make this assignment so much easier for parents and kids to navigate. I want them to be able to focus on the learning instead of the assignment, or what do I do next, or what do I turn in. So what I've done is I've recreated this task. I'm going to take all of these directions and all of these materials, and I'm going to create one clear path for them to follow. I'm choosing to use Google Slides. You could easily do this in PowerPoint as well. And we're going to start with, at the very beginning, a title page. Next page is their goals. And then I like to create a task page or a to-do list, a list of the things that they need to get done in order to complete this challenge. There's 4 steps. They have to build a fort, write directions, calculate the perimeter, research historical forts of Washington. You'll notice that each of these words are highlighted and linked. If they click on the keyword, it's going to take them to the directions for that task. Within each task, there's going to be directions, and you're going to see there's all these different symbols. What we call these is wayfinding tools. And wayfinding tools, if you think about a pathway or your lesson as a road, the wayfinding tools are those signs that help you get from one point to the other. So your stop sign, your yield sign, your speed limit sign, all of those signs help you navigate from point A to point B. We want to do the same thing for our students. We want to give them those symbols and those signs that tells them exactly what they need to do. So on this page here, you can see they're going to build. So I added an icon that represents building, that they had to create something. They're going to have to turn in a picture. They're going to have to take a picture and attach it to Google Classrooms. When my students see this symbol, the Google Classrooms icon, they're going to know they have to turn something in. Now, I do plan to pre-teach all of these symbols so that they know what to expect from lesson to lesson when they encounter that symbol. This one here is the task. It's that same clipboard that I used on the task page. And when they click on this, it's going to take them back to their to-do list or their task page. Our job as teachers is to make the learning accessible and easy to navigate. And I think by creating a clear pathway with wayfinding strategies within that pathway, my kids are going to be able to focus more on building their forts and spend a lot less time figuring out how to complete the assignment.